So a little context to this video. My 3DS's hinge broke, so I was going to order a new one off the internet. And so I look up a bunch of different websites that have 3DS's listed. One of them is Gamestop, which is a huge retailer in the US, you probably know. And they were having a promotion where it was like $20 off if you order online. So I'm like, hey, why not? I'll see what colors they have. And they had a black one, they had a red one. I like the more unique kind of 3DSs. Mine's the Super Nintendo one. And I see one of the really, really rare yellow Pikachu ones listed. And I got really excited because it said they were in stock. So I immediately order it, and part of me expects that, oh, they'll just cancel the package or something. But as you see, it's here in front of me. They said there'd be 2 to 4 business days shipping. It's been 8 business days. So I've been waiting very patiently for it. But I thought, let's look what a GameStop refurbished version of a super rare console is. So I'm going to open the package. And let's just see GameStop's, I guess, their quality control of why they're selling me a $100 console. Well, they sold it to me for $100, but on eBay, it's worth quite a bit more. As you might know, the Pikachu editions go pretty expensive. I am terrible at doing this one-handed. Okay, so I got it open. There's a lot of blue. Okay. Oh, it says yellow Pikachu. I'm excited. Alright, let's see the condition of this thing, because it said it was in really good condition. And I hope it is, because I'm looking for a 3DS with, like, no defects whatsoever. Come on. There we go. Alright, here's the goods. It's wrapped in plastic. Oh, the whole thing is... Oh goodness. Okay. See, your premium refurbished handheld unit made a new screen calibration prior to play. Touch functions are not operating properly. Follow these in simple instructions. Yeah, I know how to do the touch calibration. So it comes with a charger, which is nice. If you buy one of these new, then they don't come with the charger. But this one does. So I can tell right away that there's a few small scratches. If you can't see right here, there's a few small scratches. Let me see if I can get the, yeah. They're not really noticeable if you look, until you look really hard. But also, this is glossy. I was expecting it to be matte because, as you can see, it's really shiny. The Super Nintendo one is flat color, like this. The whole thing is flat. But this one's shiny, which is interesting. I didn't know that about this DS because I've never had one. Okay. Look at this. The screen does not look scratched, which is awesome. It looks dirty. It looks like somebody's fingerprints have been all over it. But to my knowledge, it does not look very scratched up, which is very nice. Let's see the buttons. They're nice and clicky. Let's see, compared to the L button, because usually the R buttons on these things wear down really fast. This thing feels pretty much new, honestly. It feels pretty new. Let's look at the back. Sorry, it's hard to angle the camera, but wow, this does not look shabby. I am impressed. I only spent $100 on this thing. Usually it's a lot more. So let's turn the baby on and see how it works, if it has any charge whatsoever. Oh, it has a charge. Okay. Sound is up, 3D is up. Wouldn't be able to record the 3D. Oh, there we go. All right, and it comes with a stylus. Thank God. It had listed and might not come with a stylus, and like, please don't make me order one. But it comes with a stylus, so this is going to be my main 3DS from now on. Let me just back up a bit so it makes it easier for me to, because I gotta do this while looking through my phone. Now to set these up, you gotta slide up the 3DS slider. You won't be able to see it, but I will, so let's see about this. I'm trying to look around to make sure that the screen doesn't have any like major scratches or anything that'll make it annoying while playing, but it does not look like it does. So, it is nice. It sees my face. It thinks my phone is my head. Super stable 3D. Yeah, these things are really neat. Honestly, if you can get one of these consoles in a good condition for $120, it's really nice. I'm probably gonna mod the ever-living crap out of this thing. I was not born in 2019. So, let's see the touch screen. Touchscreen seems to work. Okay, I'm gonna cut to the end of setup so you can see the home menu and everything and how everything works. I'm gonna do that touch calibration they recommended. Okay. Oh my goodness, after the 50th freaking try, I got this to work. So I wanted to transfer from my old 3DS to this shiny new 3DS, and the problem is the transfer process for these is terrible, and it kept getting an error saying it couldn't connect to the internet, even though this thing is less than 10 feet from my router. Actually, it's about 5 feet from my router right now. So it took maybe 30 minutes and a bunch of tries, but I finally got this to work. I'm just gotta transfer my data from one to the other, and I'll upgrade the micro SD card on this later, but I'm transferring from my last one to this one, and the transfer process is slow and takes an incredibly long period of time, so I'll fast forward so you don't have to wait the probably hour it's going to take for this. But the reason I'm getting rid of this one, as you can see the screen, I had to replace it myself, and it's got some dust trapped beneath it. But the screen, when I got this thing, was like a freaking cat must have clawed it, because it looked horrible, and my screen repair job was pretty bad. But that's not really the reason I'm replacing this. The reason I'm replacing it is the hinge is extremely floppy. You can't really see it. I'd have to close the 3DS, but the hinge is extremely floppy, and I thought it was just like in my head, but no, I tried out my friend's 3DS and this one, and the hinge is a lot more solid. Yeah, I felt like I needed to replace it because it got really annoying carrying this thing in my pocket. So, and this is a really cool looking 3DS in my opinion, so I'm glad to have gotten this one, and we're gonna test some stuff out on it and see how it works, but I'll show you that in a bit. Okay, so it's transferred and formatted and everything. I'm gonna have to get all my data set up again, but everything with this works great. I'm very surprised with the quality of it. The only issue I could find with the console whatsoever is that there's like these tiny little scratches on the case, but they're unnoticeable. You can't even see them on the camera. I can only see it when looking close at it in real life. So, yeah, it works great. I'm very surprised with the quality. So, I guess buying from Gamestop refurbished isn't bad if you don't mind waiting really long for the shipping, because this isn't the first thing I've had them shipped to me, and it took insanely long. But if you notice the little lighting problem, I guess, here, like this, the lighting's a bit different because it's lit. I think from the back, it was front lit back, something like that. But it's like it's lit weird. But the same problem is with every 3DS. Every 3DS looks like that. The one I just had that problem as well. So, it works great. Yeah, I'm very surprised with the quality. Everything's real nice. I'm super freaking lucky. This thing looks like it hasn't even been used, because like the circle pad has like no scratches on it whatsoever. It's very good quality. It feels like maybe this was opened and like the top of it got scratched up a tiny bit in like somebody's pocket, but none of the parts show wear. The R button is just as clicky as the L button, which I like because my R buttons wear down a lot. I play a lot of Mario Kart, so yeah, that's been a problem. But, yeah, overall, it's a thumbs up from me, because I'm very happy about the quality of this. I'm not sure about other GameStop refurbished products, but if you're buying a 3DS, I guess this is damn near as good as a new one. Like, really, seriously, the only issue whatsoever is very tiny cosmetic damage. So, pretty good. I was hoping for a lot worse. Well, not hoping for, but I was expecting a lot worse. I wasn't hoping for a lot worse. But, I was expecting to come here with, like, a huge screen defect or something. Like, oh, somebody really didn't want this thing, because this is a really hard-to-find version of the new 3DS. Like, I couldn't find these anywhere for a while, and they go expensive on eBay. And secondhand. Too bad I don't get the original box. I get this really crappy GameStop box instead, but I'm not going to use it. So, yeah, it's pretty good. Once again, a thumbs up for me, and, thank you very much for watching my video, and have a fantastic day.